Welcome, superstars from the internet. Everything good? Well, today we'd like to teach you something new.
So, today we are going to talk about rock.
What are you talking about? You mean rocks, right?
Yes, rocks.
Have you ever collected a nice rock? You know where they come from? Well, maybe today after this explanation, you'd be able to find where they come from and you'd be surprised by their formation. But first, what are rocks?
Rocks are like the earth building blocks. Rocks can come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. Some are smooth, while others are irregular. They can be as tiny as an ant or as huge as a dinosaur.
Did you know that rocks can move? Well, not exactly like a cheetah or a living thing, but with the help of rivers, wind, gravity, and ice, they can. This is a process called erosion. It also makes rocks change their shape and their surface. For example, a river can carry some loose parts of the rock and make it softer.
Haven't ever you asked yourself how massive mountains are formed? I always have that doubt. In fact, they are formed with a process called weathering. It is in charge of breaking rocks apart. There are three types of weathering. The first one is called chemical weathering, since there are chemical changes in the rock. There are a few types of chemical weathering, including reactions with water, reactions with oxygen, like oxidation. For example, has it ever happened to you before that your bicycle starts to cover up with orange frost? Well, that is oxidation. Reactions with organisms also, and reactions with acid. And the second one is physical weathering or mechanical weathering. It breaks the rocks without changing their chemical composition. For example, the freeze thaw weathering, which has constant water between the rocks, it breaks it. And the last one, biological weathering, when animals or plants break apart rocks.
The first rock is called igneous. Where do you think they come from? Well, there are two types of them, extrusive and intrusive. The extrusive one cools quickly with lava flying out the volcano. The intrusive one cools beneath the surface by magma, very slowly. Now, the sandwich rolls, sedimentary rocks, are the ones that look like a hamburger, with different layers. Little minerals accumulate for some time in rivers or wind to build up these layers, forming a sedimentary rock. They can also be formed when living materia, fossilized, accumulates.
The last ones are the metamorphic rocks. These type of rocks are made by pre-existing rocks. In other words, rocks that have been already formed. So, we can compare a rock with a bowl with a lot of food mixed together. For example, an ice cream, pre-existing, that melts and gets mixed with chocolate and candies. That is crushed by another bowl, that is a pressure, and then we put it in a microwave, that is a heat. Now that you know the types of rocks and the weathering and erosion, we are going to talk about mining. Have you ever mined in Minecraft? Well, in reality, mining is a little bit different. We have these types of mining.
The first one is called surface mining. It is used when a valuable deposit is located near the surface, often buried below a layer of worthless material called overburden. It also affects more the environment because of the bombs that they use. They destroy all the nature that is around. There are two reasons if they stop working. One is that there is no more valuable minerals to extract, and the other one is that there is so much overburden the mine is not more affordable. Subsurface mining is the second one. It involves digging tunnels into the ground to reach material deposits that are very deep, Sometimes horizontal channels are dug directly into the mineral in a hill of the mountain, and these entrances are called drift mines. And the deepest ones are reached by a digging vertical shaft, as the one you can see. Then horizontal galleries are dug into the mineral deposits. It is more expensive and challenging. It pollutes less the environment, but the people are more dangerous. Minas de Rio Tinto, Spain. It is located in the province of Huelva, Andalusia. It primarily extracts copper, but also other materials. Its impacts in the section of ecology are that the water is polluted, the habitat destruction that produces, and the soil and vegetation contamination of the nature that is around it. Talking about health, it affects the people that live around it, since more than 4,000 people live there, and also contaminates the air. This mine produces a lot of tourism. Now you can go to visit it. Now, talking about laws, at first we have mining concession, which is a legal permission that all the companies have to pass to mine. Now, the environmental standards are the way that the companies are going to protect the environment and minimize all the damages to it. The workers have to be safe in the mines, so they have to pass some regulations to mine legally. After all the mining, the government wants to take a part of it, so they have to pay to the government a part with taxes or with royalties.